This tutorial is about featured products. To set up featured products, you need to indicate in eCatalog, create a field that tells whether or not the particular product is a featured item. I've used one of the Great Plains item category fields. I've labeled it featured, and I'm going to use that to indicate whether or not this particular item is a featured. So if you go into edit mode, you'll see that I've got that particular field labeled as featured. I'm going to go down to my MST001 items, and I'm going to say that this field, yes, is a featured item. And also I'm going to go to the MST0011, and I'm going to say that one is featured. But I have to make sure that this one is also on the site because I didn't have that on the site before. I'll make a couple of them on the site. So those two are part of my featured items. So I'm going to go back out of browse mode and hit yes. So I'm going to go to my filters, and I'm going to create a filter for featured items. So under my tutorial feature or folder, I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to call it featured. A-T-U-R, featured. And I'm going to base it on the featured column containing a yes, and insert that. And then I'm going to save it. So now what I have to do is I have to come up to my site setup, site, and underneath my catalog, where I just have the zero site setup, I have to create under there a new one, and I have to make it the main one. Main is your featured products. Give it a saving location. Usually just $: is good. It's just to save a little XML file. It doesn't really get used on the site. My label is going to be featured products. I want to make it searchable. I'm going to point to my new filter that I just built. And then I'm going to indicate how I want those sorted. I'll do it by item description. And I don't have to create a hierarchy. Just hit save, and now under my tutorial folder I'll have a number 2 site set up, and we go ahead and just publish that. So now back to the website. If on my home page I want to advertise my featured items, what I have to do is put on what's called a browse search web part, and I'm going to put that into the right pane, and I'm going to publish it. Now I'm going to go to the settings on this, and I'm going to indicate that it's a featured products web part type. I want it to be image, and I'm going to have 4 of them across. We'll see how that works here. 10 per page. I'm going to show the catalog description and the price and the image. And I'm going to take that off for now. And then I'm going to go to the order of the columns, and I want the image to be first, then the catalog description, and then I want the price after that. So I'm going to move this up. Okay. And those are the only columns that are black that I have displayed. So save the changes. Because you usually only have a few featured items, you don't have to worry about the sort columns. So now my featured items show those 2 shirts that I just marked as my featured products. And you can drill into the items right from there to get to the item detail.